All right, everyone. Welcome back to the land of Chem. I am your host and the author. My name is Jeffrey Drum. Thank you all so much for joining me again. All right, everyone, welcome back, and you are in for quite a ride today and an extremely rare experience. This is Sunday Site Visit 25, an expedition inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, and I won't spoil the surprise. I'll just let the footage roll and you can see it for yourself. I also had the unique opportunity to access the first satellite pyramid adjacent to the Great Pyramid, known as G1-A, and you will have a chance to explore that structure with me today. Also filmed some groundbreaking footage from the trial passage area and the Sphinx enclosure that will be released exclusively on my members only channel. So if you want access to all the newest research and the most important conclusions of my discoveries here in Egypt, please check that out. My first members only episode will premiere at the end of the month, link in the video description below. So if this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids, please subscribe to the Land of Chem here on YouTube, and don't forget to click that little notification bell so that you do not miss the new episodes that premiere twice per week. If you want to help support the channel, like, comment, and check out thelandofchem.com. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @thelandofchem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's intro. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, everyone, here we go with tonight's episode. So in today's Sunday Site Visit, I take a journey inside the Great Pyramid of Giza that you can see right here on the map. And I also had the opportunity to investigate satellite pyramid G1-A that you can see here on the eastern side of the main structure. And I won't preface today's footage with anything else other than saying that this is an experience that you will not see anywhere else. After the video, I will circle back so we can take a look inside satellite pyramid G1-A. And ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I hope you enjoy this as much as we did. All right, everyone, welcome back. Climbing up the side of the Great Pyramid to investigate some comparisons following the recent quote-unquote maintenance repairs inside the structure. So I put up a video, I forget what Sunday site visit it was, but I'll link it in the video description below so you can see what it looked like prior to the most recent maintenance repairs. It was closed for the month of July and has now reopened. So Alexa and I are going to take a journey inside and bring you all along with us so we can see what they did inside there and if there's any differences or improvements to the tourist access infrastructure, which is what they technically were remodeling. So yalla bina, let's go. All right, and we're here inside the excavated passage heading into the main access toward the chambers of the Great Pyramid. And they were supposed to be doing maintenance repairs in here to improve the access process. But as you can see, there's no lights in here. Normally this tunnel is lit up and all the lights are turned off. This is new right here. This little box here is new. And there is a light in there, but it's not turned on. This may be a result of, so they have rolling blackouts here in Egypt and the power goes off in certain areas for about an hour at a time. But this entire wooden piece is all new infrastructure. Again, with a nice little light bulb in there that is not currently turned on. And I don't know if you can see up there, but this is the lower descending passage. And normally this whole thing is lit up so that you can actually see where you're going in through here. So I'm going to keep recording. So I will say there's a nice cool breeze coming in through here, which normally was not here in the past. Go ahead. And I'm assuming they also put some new ventilation inside of this structure. So here we go. So you can see these lights here. Those lights are normally turned on so that people don't have to use their phones to light this thing. So now you guys can get the first-hand experience of what it's truly like to access the Great Pyramid during the middle of the day. And you may have seen during the last Sunday site visit when I was inside of here, I mean, there were probably 200 people inside of the structure.
Thank you.
So you gotta be patient.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
If you are claustrophobic, just breathe deep and know that everything is gonna be okay. Jesus. Alright. Let's go. Either somebody's got to move. Yeah, so people down on the right, people up on the right. Stay to your right. Go.
¿Un ascensor o algo, no?
Sí, claro.
Excuse me.
All right. And again, people just stop moving in this passageway, which makes it incredibly difficult for the rest of the people in here. So again, if you're ever a tourist to the Giza Plateau, if you're going up, stay on the right. If you're going down, stay on the right. And it's people stopping that caused the bottlenecks inside here.
Go backward is easy, my friend.
All right. So,
We got it during the
the
block.
quote-unquote updated maintenance repairs to improve the tourist infrastructure inside of here apparently did not include turning on the electricity. Maybe a result of the rolling blackouts, but pretty cool to be inside here in the dark. So we're gonna access the King's Chamber, and you can see, give me some light, babe. There we go. So yo, it's dark in here. And they closed this thing for an entire month. The most important tourist monument in all of Egypt closed for a month for maintenance repairs to update the tourist access infrastructure, and they can't even keep the fucking lights on. So, living here in Egypt, they do have rolling blackouts all throughout the cities, and the power at my apartment, for example, will go off in the afternoon for about 1 hour. This is a planned outage. So I'm curious if this portion of Giza is experiencing one of these rolling blackouts at the moment where they just don't have power to the structure. But it's absolutely ridiculous. But also a fairly cool experience. I've never been inside here in the dark before. So, that being said, let's go. Yalabina, let's go. All right, so I'll follow you.
Okay.
And I've got Lex from Ancient Odysseys leading the way.
What's up? It's pitch black.
It is, yeah, it's super dark.
Can you see?
Yeah, I'm good. I mean, again, I know where I'm going, so it's not like
Yeah, you can do this with your eyes
too
closed.
big of a deal, but oh, this will be a cool Sunday site visit for you guys to get to see inside here. This is an experience that most people will never get to see is coming inside the Great Pyramid in the dark. So it may be a bit of a pain in the ass to do this, but also a very, very cool experience. All right, so looking back up into the Grand Gallery, you can see the light from people's cell phones that we're having to use to light the way. Again, there was just a huge bottleneck of people in the ascending passageway because people don't understand to walk on one side and let other people pass on the other side, which is basic transportation. So again, these lights are normally on. To be honest, it doesn't even look like they're plugged in. So what the hell were they doing in here for the entire month of July while this structure was closed? I honestly don't see any differences. This stairway is the exact same. They have done absolutely nothing inside of here. So why the hell was this thing closed for a month? And I hear somebody playing music inside of here. All right. Here we go. Okay. All right. Hey, hit me with some light here. All right. So inside the King's Chamber in the dark. So you probably can't see anything, but here is the container, red granite container. And so you probably can't see much, but one thing that we did notice is that they have pressure washed the entire inside of the chamber. All the walls are wet, the floors are wet. All right, so now we begin our descent back down the contact process chamber. And what a cool view to see the guests ahead of us lit by only their cell phone cameras, descending down through the contact process chamber. Just imagine what it was like coming in here. The ancient explorers of the Great Pyramid, lit only by torchlight or by whatever method they were using to explore these chambers in the absolute darkness. It is a very unusual experience. All right. So a quick recap of our experience inside the Great Pyramid today. The structure was closed for the entire month of July for quote-unquote maintenance repairs and improvements to the tourist access infrastructure inside of the pyramid. Having been inside there, they did absolutely nothing. The stairway was not improved in any way. None of the lights were even plugged in. Usually the access inside the Great Pyramid is all lit up so that people can see what they're doing. None of the lights were even plugged in. It appears that the only thing they did inside the structure was pressure wash the interior of the king's, quote-unquote, king's chamber. It speaks for itself. So now that being said, we will continue with the tour of some areas on the Giza Plateau that are of particular interest to my research at the moment. And we'll see you again on the eastern side of the structure to investigate the quote-unquote trial passages. Let's go. I did get some good footage inside there with the lights off, which from a personal perspective was an awesome experience. It was fucking very, very cool to be inside there in the complete darkness. very cool because I've had the opportunity to go in there with the lights on before, so it's not my first time inside the structure. You know, again, I'll let the footage speak for itself and you can be the judge. All right, everyone, just a quick reminder that if you want to help support the channel, just check out thelandofchem.com. I have the new 6th degree green lion logo, the 5th degree central pyramid hydrochloric acid logo, the new 2nd edition print copy of the Land of Chem book, this beautiful new Egyptian blue edition, signed copies, extremely rare, only 89 copies in existence of the original 1st edition purple orchid paper print of the Land of Chem book are also available all at thelandofchem.com. So if you want to show some love, just check out the website. And from the bottom of my heart, thank you all so much for the support. All right, now that you have seen an extremely rare look inside the Great Pyramid in complete darkness, let's examine the configuration of the 3 satellite pyramids, which you can see here, G1-A, G1-B, and G1-C. And even according to conventional archaeology, the purpose for these structures is still unknown and speculative at best. And here is a diagram of satellite pyramid G1-A, which has a very steep, inclined northern shaft that takes a hard right turn halfway down, which then deposits you into the chamber here underneath the structure. And we only got a few moments down inside of this chamber before another huge group of tourists started flooding in. But now you will get a chance to see the condition of this chamber and some of the very unusual details found inside. Yalamina, let's go. All right, now we're down here inside the 1st satellite pyramid. A very unusual chamber. Look at the red color on the blocks. This huge chunk of something that's definitely not limestone. There are no hieroglyphs whatsoever inside of here. Some very unusual paint or coating material here. And we'll take you with us on the ascent back to the surface, but very strange chamber. Pretty cool. And we just ascended from down inside of this structure. So again, here on the eastern side of the Great Pyramid, 1st satellite pyramid. What do you think?
That was, the configuration down there is so strange. I'm so glad we got to go in. First time being here.
Yeah, not at all what I had expected, because I've been inside, I think it's the next one, and there is some statuary cut out of the bedrock, which again is an indication that that was a pharaonic burial place. But that, you guys saw the inside of that chamber, there's no hieroglyphs, no carved statuary. The shaft system descending into the structure is very reminiscent of what you would see inside the Great Pyramid or the Red Pyramid. So it seems to be very contiguous to all the rest of the structures. I don't think this is a dynastic structure. I think it was built during the same time period and was most likely operational as well. So I can give you guys a quick look down the entrance shaft there before anybody else comes back in. We're good. So pretty cool. Stay tuned. We're not even close to finished yet. All right, everyone, that is it for today's video. This was Sunday Site Visit 25, the Great Pyramid and 1st satellite G1-A. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. And in the vein of transparency, I had to remove a ton of personal commentary from today's Sunday Site Visit. So if you want to see the full director's cut, unedited version of today's episode, that will be available soon on my members only channel, link in the video description below. In the next episode of the series, I will be investigating the Trial Passage area, a critical part of the Giza Plateau. And if this is the type of content you're interested in regarding the function of the Egyptian pyramids, please subscribe to the Land of Chem here on YouTube. click that little notification bell, like, comment, and stay tuned. If you want to help support the channel, thelandofchem.com. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my handle is @thelandofchem. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is it for today's video. So I will see you next time. Yo, are you still watching this? Please subscribe to The Land of Chem here on YouTube and click that little notification button. New videos coming out every single week. And check out this other episode. Come on, do it. Do it now.